In Ukraine, a plane crash in the middle of a war zone is a serious challenge for investigators. Deborah Hersman is a former chair of the National Transportation Safety Board. She joins us this morning from Chicago. Good morning. Let's begin by understanding the special challenge of doing this in a war zone, the investigation of a crash.
So there always are logistical challenges for investigators, but I will tell you that this scene holds particular challenges, and I think it's about ensuring not just the safety of the investigators that you would send in, but also ensuring the integrity of the evidence and maintaining the preservation of that scene of the wreckage.
Do you believe that so far it has been preserved, or has it already become, questionable?
Well, I think probably we've all seen a lot of people engaged with the wreckage, whether it's on roads or farms or in the main wreckage area. That can compromise the scene, but really what's most important is that you have those pertinent pieces of evidence. If there was a missile strike, you want to make sure that you have the area of the aircraft where that initial penetration took place, where you have that telltale signature of what happened. But you want to make sure you also have the black boxes and all of the other information that can really corroborate what happened, because an accident investigation isn't about one piece of evidence, it's about the totality of the information.
And Deborah, there are conflicting reports this morning about the black boxes. Have they been found? If they have, who has them? Is it important that once they're found, the right person investigates the information? Because I understand there's a skill to getting the information from the black boxes.
Absolutely. You want to make sure that, particularly in accidents where you have water damage or fire damage, where there's been thermal effect to the boxes, that you have the right people reading them out. It's a skill, it takes expertise, and it's not something that everyone can do. And so if you damage the recorders when you open them up and when you begin to read them out, it's hard to recover that information. And so you want to make sure that you really preserve that and the right people have access to it.
So what role do you think the U.S. can and should play in this investigation?
Well, I think certainly our leaders are looking to hold an international investigation where you have the right people who are at the table, the right people who are present. And the international protocols really do make space for that. The country of occurrence, the state of occurrence where the accident occurs, is designated generally as the lead, but you also have the state of manufacture, which is the United States through the Boeing aircraft and the NTSB, as well as the Malaysians, who are the state of the operator. You've got a lot of people who are going to be converging together to try to solve this puzzle and put the pieces back together and really determine what happened.
All right, Deborah Hersman, thank you.
Thank you.
When Malaysian Flight 370 disappeared back in March, a Colorado company allowed